Ever wake up feeling empty, like you're carrying a weight you can't explain? Everyone calls it depression, but what if it's not? What if, as Carl Jung saw, you're just chasing the wrong rabbit? Let me tell you what I mean. Yesterday I watched a man in a coffee shop. He was scrolling through his phone, Instagram I think, and his face kept doing this fascinating dance. A little smile when he saw something he liked, then immediately a frown. Smile, frown, smile, frown, like a yo-yo made of facial muscles. And I thought, there it is. There's the problem right there. You see, we've become absolutely addicted to chasing happiness. We chase it like dogs chase cars. And have you ever seen what happens when a dog actually catches a car? He doesn't know what to do with it. He just stands there, confused, maybe gives it a little sniff, and then off to chase the next one. That's exactly what we're doing with happiness. We think, no, we're absolutely convinced that if we just get that promotion, that relationship, that perfect body, that enlightenment even, then we'll be happy. Then the depression will lift. Then life will finally begin. But Jung understood something rather shocking. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that depression isn't a disease. It's a message. It's your psyche desperately trying to tell you, hey, you're looking in the wrong direction. Think about it. When you're driving to San Francisco and you end up in Los Angeles, you don't have a Los Angeles disorder. You just took the wrong road. But instead of turning around, we keep driving deeper into Los Angeles, convinced that if we just drive hard enough, fast enough, it'll magically transform into San Francisco. Now, the ancient Taoists, clever fellows, those Taoists, they had this wonderful phrase, wu wei. It means not doing or effortless action. But we hear that and immediately think, so I should do not doing. No, you've missed it entirely. It's like trying to fall asleep by concentrating really hard on falling asleep. Ever tried that? It's marvelous how awake you become. Here's where it gets really interesting. What we call depression is often just the exhaustion of chasing. It's like running on a treadmill for years and suddenly realizing, you haven't actually gone anywhere. Your legs are tired, your heart is tired, your soul is tired. But instead of stepping off the treadmill, we think, I must need a better treadmill, a faster one, with more features. Jung saw patients, successful people, mind you, who had everything society said they should want. And they were miserable, absolutely miserable. Why? Because they'd climbed the ladder of success only to discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. I remember this woman, let's call her Sarah, who came to a workshop once. She said, I've done everything right, good job, nice house, healthy kids, but I wake up every morning feeling like I'm living someone else's life. And there it was, someone else's life. She wasn't depressed. She was wearing a costume that didn't fit. She was playing a role in a play she never auditioned for. You know what the real kicker is? We're so afraid of our own depths. Jung called it the shadow. All the parts of ourselves we've stuffed into the basement because they're not nice or successful or spiritual. And then we wonder why we feel half alive. It's like trying to play a piano with half the keys missing and wondering why the music sounds incomplete. The mystics, both Eastern and Western, they all knew this secret. St. John of the Cross called it the dark night of the soul. The Buddhists talk about the great doubt. They understood that this feeling we call depression is often just the darkness before dawn. It's life saying, stop, just stop. You're digging in the wrong spot, but oh, how we hate to stop. We'd rather be miserable and moving than risk the terror of stillness. Because in stillness, we might actually have to meet ourselves. The real self. Not the LinkedIn profile self, not the Facebook self, but the one who's been waiting patiently in the wings while we've been performing this exhausting one-person show. Here's what Jung discovered, and it's so simple, it's almost embarrassing. You don't find happiness by chasing happiness. You find it by following what he called your individuation process. Becoming who you actually are, not who you think you should be. It's like You know when you're trying to remember something, and the harder you try, the more it escapes you? But then you give up, go take a shower, and bam! There it is. That's exactly how authenticity works. The moment you stop trying to be happy, stop trying to be successful, stop trying to be anything, something real has space to emerge. The Zen masters have this beautiful saying, "You are perfect as you are, and you could use a little improvement." Both things simultaneously true. Can you hold that paradox without your head exploding? What if, and just stay with me here, what if your depression is actually your wisdom? What if it's the part of you that knows that you're playing a game you can never win? What if it's not a problem to be solved, but a teacher to be heard? I'll tell you something that might sound crazy. The people I know who found genuine contentment, they all went through a period where they gave up, completely gave up trying to be happy. And in that giving up, not a desperate giving up, but a kind of graceful surrender, they found something, not happiness exactly, but something deeper. Jung called it the self. The Hindus call it Atman. The Christians might call it the soul. But here's the cosmic joke. You can't chase it. The moment you chase it, it runs away, giggling like a child playing hide and seek. The only way to find it is to stop looking, to sit still long enough that it gets curious and comes to investigate you. So maybe you're not depressed. Maybe you're just very, very sane. Maybe your psyche is trying to save you from a life of chasing shadows. Maybe that heaviness you feel is just the weight of carrying around a person you never were. What would happen, just hypothetically, if you stopped right now? If you stopped trying to fix yourself, improve yourself, optimize yourself? What if you just were? I know, it sounds too simple. That's because it is simple. It's so simple we've made it complicated, because complicated things make us feel important. But life, real life, it's devastatingly simple. You're not broken. You're not depressed. You're just pointed in the wrong direction. And the beautiful thing, you can turn around anytime. Right now even. The question is, will you?